Hello and welcome to version 2, part 1 for the walkthrough of One Heart. It's a speedier walkthrough. We're going to be doing less talking, more puzzle solving, and hopefully get through this stuff faster. Click the light at the end of the tunnel. Grab the syringe. Fill with blood over the heart. Underneath the tree by the roots, grab the heartstone, click on the hut. Alright, in the middle of the river here is the heartstone. Go ahead and click on the heartstone here. Click on the pilot stone, spell love. Get the keystone from the middle. Go all the way up into the marsh. Once we're in the marsh, go ahead and click the stick. Once you got the stick, go ahead and click on the trunk of the tree here. And get the plus stone and back on out. Click on the row of trunks. Grab the axe. Take the axe. Smack the crate. Click on the crate. Get the X. Grab the lantern. Click on the hut. Grab the 3 vials off the shelf. Grab the oil. Put the oil into the lantern. Click on the axe and smash the crate. This is an extra hint. But notice we now have 3 hints. You cannot, as of the recording of this, go above 3 hints. Anything above 3 is lost to the ether. There's a loudspeaker box here. You can click on it if you want, although I'm not going to since it'll interrupt the recording. And after that, we can go ahead and just click on this collection of teddy bears. Here they want us to find 6 hearts, 3 hooks, 2 photos, 1 ribbon. So here are the 2 photos. The ribbon is right next to them. The ace of hearts, the heart in the wood grain. There's a heart in the eye, a heart on the forehead. There's a heart on the warning sign, and a heart on the floor. When it comes to 3 hooks, there's a hook on the balloon, there's a hook on the machine, and there's a hook carved into the wood itself. That opens up the drawer here and gets us what they call pliers. I'm going to call them wire cutters. We can go ahead and click out of there. Go ahead and exit this building for now. Go ahead and click in the lower left-hand corner. Take your axe, smash the crate 4 times. Click the wood. Once we have the wood, go back to the hut. We can put the wood down on the bridge. Across the bridge. Grab the CD. Grab the note. Click above the glowing eyes. Once in here, we're going to ignore the doll for now and click on all of the fallen grass here. And grab the plank. Underneath the doll is our exit. And then we're going to click over here in the left-hand corner. Alright, grab your CD, send it over to the machine, crush it, collect the debris. We'll use those shards here for another puzzle in a second. While we're here, we're going to do some quick inventory management. We're going to take those stones that we collected there, and put them into the right place. When you put your mouse over top with the stone, it tells you what stone belongs in that pillar. Last one's a little dot stone. We're going to get that in here in just a second. Go ahead and click on your map. And we're going to go to the hut, but we're going to click on the inside. Over here underneath of the raven is a small little device. Go ahead and click on that device. Click on your CD shards. You're going to match these CD shards, the left-hand side row, the bottom, and then the first 3 from the white, to the left-hand side, and then you're going to do an equal amount of the red to the other side. I'm going to pause this while you guys do the same thing. Alright, so that is the white stuff, and I'm going to repause it here while I do the red. There we go, the last of mine. Oh, apologize, I lied. There we go. Now we have access to the razor blade. Go ahead and back out. Leave there. Go back to the crate in the bear, we're going to click on the bear itself. Alright, we're going to take our razor blade over the top of the eye of the bear, get our dot stone. Notice these numbers here. These numbers are for a ring puzzle. We're going to get to that in almost literally a second. Take your dot stone, put it in place, lowers that, click on the top of the tower here, and here's our ring puzzle. The numbers on the bear were 1 through 4, they number the center one being 1, then 2, 3, and 4 being the outside circle. The left and the right just tell you what side of the circle to click on. So the first one was ring number 2, then ring 3, ring 1, and then 4. Then we did 1 again, then 2, 4, and 3, another 3, 1, 4, and then one last 3. You'll get a diamond. We're going to take that diamond and we're going to stick it into the blue jar. Once we do that, go ahead and hit your down arrow and continue on. Secret heart here on the stones. Click on this odd looking little device. Grab the 3 stones. To grab those 3 stones, go ahead and back on up. Grab the white flowers, put the white flowers also into the blue container. And then we're going to proceed to the graveyard. Once we're in the graveyard, we're going to grab a red flower. And we're going to put the red flower into the red container. We're going to grab a candle and combine the candle with the lantern. And we're going to grab the cross beam from this cross here and then go to the mass grave here in the center. To mass grave, we're just going to grab this little piece of bone here and exit this area completely. And we're going to go down over the hill here to this poor little sheep. Take our axe, smack the sheep, and there's another hint, but again, we're not going to get this one because we're already at 3, and it will be lost if we grabbed it. Grab this little plank over here by the stone statue, and then click on the city itself in the back. Once we're here, we're going to grab those pliers, wire cutter things, and snip that away. There is a secret heart up here, and then we're going to grab all of this rope here. We're going to go to our map. We're going to go back to the crate where the bear was. And one final chop from the axe. Alright, now we got 4 planks and a piece of rope. So let's combine those together and make a rope ladder. Back to the church. I'm sorry, let's go back to the area before the graveyard. There's church in the background.
Passing does.
Alright, so we have a secret heart here. And we can go to this rooftop here, inventory management time. We're going to lay our note down, and this is actually the solution to the slide puzzle we're going to get to in just a couple of moments. Click on this little yo-yo. Get the twine, take the twine, and combine it with our stick. Got the beginnings of a fishing rod. Take the rope ladder, stick it to the window. Go ahead and climb in the window. Take the blue bottle and fill it with some holy water. And then the next thing we need to do is focus on this light puzzle here. Light puzzle is pretty simple. There's a bunch of red. They'll turn green once we have a solution. The solution is to use these dots across the bottom. Once those buttons are pressed, the light bulbs will light up. When you have the light bulbs that match this, then you're good to go. For example, this one just needs 2 blue and 2 green lit. And only 2 blue and 2 green. So that should be that one. I'm going to pause this and unpause this as we go, just to save me some time and effort. Here's the next one. Here's the third one. 4th one. The 5th one. Number 6. And then this should be the last. Yep, there's the last one. Grab the piece of metal, go ahead and exit this little game, and go to the main aisle of the church at the top. Once we're in here, there's a secret heart in the archway here. And then we're going to pull down each of these pieces of cloth. At the bottom floor, here's a little sub-basement library thing. Go ahead and click on the piece of paper on the desk. Grab the tweezers. And the middle bookshelf is the end of a key. Combine that with the piece of metal we just got. And click outside of the book. Now there's a little heart here on the stone. Click on that, and then back arrow. Next, we're going to click on the glowing lights here in the corner. This is just a simple number puzzle. The objective here is just to have these numbers added up by these numbers. So, for instance, 2, 4, and 16. There we go. Go ahead and click and get the prize. It's a sphere of stone. We'll use that a little bit later. We can click and talk to our ghost. That's just a little bit of fluff, but the prize is at the end. Alright, so now we have a piece of bone again. We're going to combine those two. And go ahead and walk back out of this area. Now we're going to go to this little doorway here. And that, of course, brings us to the slide puzzle I mentioned earlier. I have a solution to this, so let's see if we can get this right the first time. There we go. Take the key that we made a couple of seconds ago and put that into the door and click to go into the basement. Alright, so where's that lantern at? Grab your lantern, stick it on the post there. Now first things first, we're actually going to click up a little bit here, view the church tower. There's a very interesting little thing here, but if you click in the stomach area, get something kind of disgusting. There we go. Actually, I have to kind of click on it. Once you have it, go ahead and get back down, and we'll go into the basement itself. Secret heart right here on the pillar. Then we're going to go into the center section here to the temporary cell. We can't do anything with these yet, but we can grab that heart while we're here. Go ahead and back up. And then we're going to go over here to the well on the far right hand side. Grab a brain to go with our stomach. And then we're going to go to the entrance to the narrow passage.
Child's intuitive.
Alright, this is pretty simple. Go ahead and click your secret heart, which wasn't so secret in this case. Click on the chain, grab the hook. Take your hook and combine it with your stick. Now we got a fishing rod. Go ahead and click your TNT. And once again, you can click the speaker box if you so desire, but I'm not going to, since again it interferes with my ability to record. Alright, so we're going to go to our map here. And we're going to go visit our sheep friend. Careful not to click on that hint. Go ahead and click on the little bunker entrance here. Throw our TNT down. That game hit was pretty obvious, so go ahead and click out of there. Click on life. Click on the cemetery and grab another candle. Click back out. Back over to the sheep. Click our TNT. And put the candle on top of the TNT. Click on the opening that's exposed. This puzzle is pretty simple. You just click in the same shape that a chest knight can move. that opens it right up. Once inside, we're going to click on the first aid box, open it up, grab the sheep blood, take the sheep blood and drag that on into the red container. Click outside of that to get rid of that. Grab the butterfly net. And you make a quick note, the clock here is running backwards. We're also going to grab the church while we're here. And go ahead and back out of this area. We could always have clicked on the map, gone to inside the church, down back to the basement, to the alcove, put the church in place, and we're exposed with two buttons here. One on the left opens up the side. We can grab a knife, which we'll need here in just a second, and the other one's going to do something kind of uncomfortable. Go ahead and click on the map. Go to the sheep. Go ahead and click to go down into the city area again. Again, you can click your loudspeaker here, but we're definitely going to need to click this pipe. And click on the vent here. Click it again. Grab our cube. Here's our down arrows. And back away. This time we're going to go back to the hut itself, to the outside. Click over here where the stumps are. Click on the first stump. Take your pair of tweezers, wherever they got to. Here, there. Grab the worm. Add the worm to the rod. And now we can go fishing. Go ahead, click out of there. Map. To the marsh. Take your knife. Kill a frog. Take a green container. Collect dead frog. Take your fishing rod. Go fishing. Catch a fish. Cut up the fish. Find your red container. And add dead fish to container. Butterfly net. Catch a butterfly. And go ahead and walk out of this area for now. Back to the hut. We're going to go to the outside again. We're going to click on this spider web here. Put the poor butterfly inside the web. And shut it down for a couple seconds. While we're waiting for that quick spider thing to happen, we'll go inside the hut here. Take our crowbar. We're going to jam it in underneath the lid here. Opens that up. We're going to use that here in just a second. We're going to take the crowbar again and we're going to put it underneath of this piece of metal here. And that's the end of that usage. Go back out to the spider web. Collect the spider. We're going to put the spider into the green container. Go back in the hut. To the kettle. Use each of those containers. Now they're all sparkle. And we're going back to the electric fence. Click on the machine where the tank is. And put your potions inside. It does not matter what order. Take the stones that we found earlier. Every time you crush one, you get a new color. Proceed forward. Go back down to this little device here. Got green. Got red. Got blue. Collect the heart from the middle. Back to the map. And we're going to go inside the hut. And we're going to go down inside. And click on the keypad here. Put the heart in place. And the code is 754221. Once you've done that, go ahead and click outside of that again. Here's a little device that comes in handy. It's an interior map. So now we can fast travel inside and outside. Next thing you want to click on it, if you see these 3 bones here.
The stench coming from the vent.
Go ahead and click on that pile. Get a new bone. And then we'll just continue forward. In a little toolbox over here, there's a hidden screwdriver. Then we're going to click into this area here. Once inside here, we're going to grab the bolt cutters, I guess, or I don't even know what the heck to call them really. Just go ahead and click on them. And then behind these cables, we're going to go into another room that you're kind of familiar with. Right now, there's only one thing to do here, so go ahead and click the foot at the bottom of that device. And click to get out of there. Do a little inventory management real quick. Go ahead and click on the heavy container. We're going to put our foot in. Brain. Stomach. And the bone. We'll get the heart here in just a couple minutes. Click out of there, go to control room itself. There's a hidden heart on the upper screen. Behind one of these panels is a flashlight, which we will need. And behind the lower panel is a radio. Once we've got that, we can go ahead and click on the exterior map. And go back to the inside of the church. And then back to the basement. To the cell. Take our cutters. And open the box. Last piece of skull fragment. Put those together. Grab the toy. Open its back and grab the 2 batteries. Open your radio. And just put them right in. Alright, from here, I suggest we make a quick travel to the marsh. Click on the skull sign at the top. And put the bone fragments in place. Now, for everybody, this is slightly different. I'm sure there's a set cycle of them, but you press the red button, the eyes light up in a certain order, you repeat the order, and you're rewarded with your prize. So, because they're different for everybody, I'm just going to pause it for this and complete mine. Alright, as you can see, I've got my triangle. A little pyramid. We're going to fast travel again. Fast travel back to the hallway. Alright, once inside the hallway here, you'll notice that there's a door on the left-hand side here with 3 different things on it. These are 3 different puzzle locks. Top one is the pyramid we just got. Alright, once it's unlocked, the objective is to move this device, to move these blocks over each of these dots. See if I can get these each in one take, although I'm not very good at these puzzles. First one's done. This is a cube. thanks for watching. This is the end of part 1. I'm going to start recording here on part 2 in just a couple of moments. If you have any questions or comments, please post on the One Heart Steam forums. You can contact me through Steam directly. I also keep an eye on the boards, obviously. If you want, you can send me a comment on YouTube, but I can't guarantee I'm going to catch it there. Anyway, again, thanks for watching.